Welcome back to Masterminds. It's round 3 competition today. Edinburgh Robert Vela and Brownsville Hanna competing. Let's take a moment to meet the teacher coordinators from the two schools. We'll start with Robert Vela. Zach, you're up.
This is our mastermind sponsor, Mr. Luis Gasca. He is an astronomy teacher at our school, and his favorite color is green.
I like the colors tonight. All right. Hanna, Victoria.
This is Mr. Kessler. He is an AP government teacher at Hanna High School, and he has been the mastermind sponsor for 25 years.
Fantastic. Welcome our two teacher coordinators here today, helping the students get ready for the program and making this program work. We really appreciate all the work that you do. All right, students, time now for quick picks. We're going to show you pictures on the TV screens. You need your buzzers on this. Ask you questions about each one. Everybody's playing. Here we go. This structure was first constructed in 1961. That's Hanna, Victoria.
Berlin Wall.
That's correct. This woman authored only 2 novels, one of which is a literary classic, and she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President George W. Bush. Name either the woman or her classic novel. That's Hanna, Victoria.
Harper E. Lee.
That's correct. To Kill a Mockingbird was the novel. This is another author. One of his best-known works was an essay entitled Civil Disobedience. Who was he? Hanna, Victoria.
Henry David Thoreau.
That's right. This picture was taken in August of 1945 near the end of World War II. What city is it? That's Vela, Zachary.
Hiroshima?
That's correct. This man was one of the biggest figures of the Revolutionary War, though he was not considered one of our founding fathers. He also had a good reputation as a silversmith. Who was he? The time is up. That was Paul Revere is who that was. This city is the site of the 2016 Summer Olympic Games. Vela, Zachary.
Rio de Janeiro?
That's correct. This director has won 3 Academy Awards. Hanna, Victoria.
George Lucas.
No. 3 Academy Awards in his illustrious career. Name him. Vela, Andrew.
Steven Spielberg?
That is Spielberg. This town is best known for being where the legendary gunfight at the OK Corral took place. Name the town and the state it's in. Hanna, Victoria.
Tucson, Arizona.
That's correct. This rock is mined for the radioactive element it contains. What's the element? That's Vela, Andrew.
Uranium?
Yes. This is the flag of the Cowboy State. What state is it? Vela, Andrew.
Kansas?
No? Hanna, anyone? And time is up. The answer was Wyoming, and that wraps up our quick picks for today.
Masterminds is supported in part by Harlingen Consolidated Independent School District.
So after quick picks, the score is Robert Vela 90, Brownsville Hanna 70. That means, Hanna, you get to go first in the grab bag round. So we've got 3 categories from which to choose. Dr. Yvette has all 3 of them. You can choose any one you'd like, Hanna. 1, 2, or 3.
We'll choose 2.
I'll choose 2. All right, you get 60 seconds to answer the 10 questions in this envelope. If you don't know one, say pass. If there's time within, we'll come back. Take the first answer here. You don't need your buzzers, okay? Your category is grammar, all right? In these sentences, name both the word that's misused and the correct word, okay? 60 seconds, here we go. I think I'll just lay down and take a nap.
Pass.
Shall we walk a little further?
The incorrect word is further and it's farther?
Yes. Irregardless, I'd rather stay home.
Regardless, irregardless, and regardless.
Yes. She looked exactly like she always does.
Does and it's did?
No.
Oh.
Everybody should fulfill his potential.
Everybody and it should be everyone?
No. Between you and I, this should never have happened.
I and it's me?
Correct. Neither Bill nor Todd want to go to the party.
Pass.
I hope you don't mind me saying so.
Pass.
Bill scored less points than you did on the test.
Remove did?
No.
I don't know.
I spoke to the secretary and time is up. All right, we got 3 correct, puts you up to 85 points. Let's go over the others. I think I'll just lay down and take a nap. Lay should be lie. She looked exactly like she always does. Like should be as. Looked exactly as she always does. Everybody should fulfill his potential. It should be their potential. Neither Bill nor Ted want to go to the party. It should be once instead of want. I hope you don't mind me saying so. It should be my saying so instead of me saying so. Bill scored less points than you did on the test. Instead of less, it should be fewer. So again, you're up to 85 points. Now, Robert Vela High School, it's your turn. Envelopes 1 and 3 remain. You can have whichever you'd like.
We'll take 3.
Number 3 it is. 10 questions, 60 seconds. Pass if you don't know one. Let's see what we have to choose from today. Music. All right. You're going to identify the following terms used to describe musical compositions. All right, identify the following terms used to describe musical composition. 60 seconds, here we go. A piece of processional music in duple meter used for military or civic ceremonies.
March.
Yes. When two or more voices sing the same melody in the same pitch, they're said to be singing in what?
Harmony.
No. Which symbol found at the beginning of a line of music can be either treble or bass?
Clef.
Yes. Which single reed wind instrument did Mozart introduce to the symphony orchestra?
Clarinet.
Yes. A short song for men's voices, a word also used to describe school singing clubs.
Choir.
No. What scale represents all the tones that prevail in Western music?
Pass.
Which term designates a musical composition for one or two instruments, usually consisting of 3 or 4 movements?
Duet.
No. An instrumental work in the form of a sonata. The string version features 2 violins, a viola, and a cello.
Pass.
A small black rectangle hanging from a staff line represents a whole what?
Rest.
Yes. And that's it. We got through 9 of them. We got 4 correct. Puts you up to 110 points. You built on the lead by 5 points. Let's go over the others. When 2 or more voices are singing the same melody in the same pitch, they're singing in unison. Short song for men's voices, a word also used to describe school singing clubs, is a glee club or glee. The scale that represents all the tones that prevail in Western music is a chromatic scale. The term that designates a musical composition for 1 or 2 instruments, usually consisting of 3 or 4 movements, is a sonata. An instrumental work in the form of a sonata, the string version features 2 violins, a viola, and a cello, is a quartet. All right, you're up to 110 points. Now there's one envelope which no one chose, so let's see how we do on envelope number 1. Everybody plays on this one, okay? So you do need your buzzers. This one is countdown. Now listen carefully to the instructions. You're going to count down backwards from 10 to 1 with the answers to these clues, okay? Going to count down backwards from 10 to 1. We got 60 seconds. You need your buzzers. Here we go. The Decalogue. Time is up. That's the 10 Commandments. A sports implement called a niblick. Time is up. That's a 9-iron. To be in an uncomfortable position. Time is up. That's behind the 8 ball. To be in a state of complete satisfaction. Hannah, Victoria.
Serenity.
No? Is there anybody? Time is up. 7th heaven. Something all psychics are said to have. That's Vela, Andrew.
6th Sense.
Yes. A Russian national economic program under Stalin. Hannah, David.
Fifth Reich.
No? Vela? Time's up. 5-year plan. Name the group that controlled China during Mao's final years, only to be imprisoned within a few years of his death. Time is up. Gang of 4. An international boundary. That's Vela. Katie, it's too late. You were going to say 3-mile limit, weren't you? That's exactly where you were going. Glad you didn't get that category, right? We never even got to number 1. All right, so our score stands at Vela 120, Hanna 85. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll see how much they've been studying their art and music. 20 points a question. Don't go away.